Okay, let's get it. All right. Welcome to the Perfect Show.
Every show
Let's
is
get
hell.
it. Yo, special guest. You may know him as Raymon, the artist, but I know him as Ray. One of my best friends since literally 1998.
Long time, jeez.
Yeah. Introduce yourself.
Oh, I go by the name of G Raymon, Gay City, stand up, North Carolina, stand up.
Okay.
Biggest boat, Neverland. Something they can never understand.
Okay. Yo, this is great, man. I ain't seen you in 3 years. This is crazy.
I know, man. It's been a while.
Like,
Long time.
yeah.
I missed you, fool.
For real, man. So yo, like, before I even get to the music, before I even get to all that glitz and glam, how's life?
Life is good, man. You know what I'm saying? Could be better, could be worse. Well, we just grinding right now, man. Working harder than ever. Pushing
Okay.
every day.
Okay. How's your family? I miss your mom and dad, man. I love them
Everybody
so
good,
much.
man. They praying for me, man.
Okay.
My son good, man. Shout out to my son. I love him.
Okay. He about to be 3?
He about to be 5. He just turned 4. He about
Jesus
to be 5.
Christ. All right. Yeah, we'll
Sure.
edit that out.
Oh, no.
Damn, so you about to start school.
Man, he about to start school.
So, like, what's it? You one of my only friends, surprisingly, who's a father. Like, that's actually real surprising.
I swear to God. I'll be surprised too.
What's it like?
It's like, yo, you looking at a human and it's like, yo, you came out my nutsack. You feel me? It's like, damn. Like, I just be staring at him sometimes like, you really mine, bro. Like, it'd be crazy though, but you know how it's like my first go around, so it's like you just trying to make sure you want to be perfect. Like, there's no such thing as perfect, but I just try to be, you know what I'm saying? You want to be the best dad possible. You want to give them the world, you know what I'm saying? Like, even when I'm doing this, like, I feel like I should be there, but how I've been lately is just, you chasing the dream, you gotta go get it. You gotta go get it so you can provide for him and give him everything you wanted that you had. You know what I'm saying? My dad ain't cut no corners with me, so I don't want to cut no corners with him.
Right. I feel I respect that. So, like, what do you think is because one of the first things you reference is how even though you're here now, you kind of a piece of you wish you can be with him.
Yeah.
So, like,
I wish he could be here,
okay,
like with me, watching me do this.
I feel you.
You feel me?
So, like, as a father, like, what's it like? Like, is it almost like, do you want him subconsciously deep down to be like an artist one day? Or are you really on some, like, I don't care what
I
my
really
child-
don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, he started soccer, and it was just like, I watched him improve. Like, if I was the coach, I would have gave him most, not just because he's my son. I watched him improve, like, from the first day he started. And I didn't yell at him like one time. Like, the first game I went out there, like, I was about to be like, man, like, he was running off the field, like, you feel me, just like tripping. I'm like, man. But I just sat there and just watched him, let him be him. And by the end of the season, you know what I'm saying? I don't watch him score. He scored a couple times.
Okay.
Watch him figure it out. Like, even with music, like, he always making a beat with his mouth. He don't think I catch it, and I don't think people catch it, but I be like, man, you just really set a beat on point. Like, we be in the car, if we listening to music, he'll say, like, on point. It's like, you a star, nigga.
Yo, what's and that
You don't even know you a star.
that's some wild shit, because it's like, I feel like it takes a great degree of self-control to not want to control everything just in your life, period. So then, like, that's why I try to ask people with children, like, what's that battle like of, like, if you want to control your own life, I can't even fathom what it's like having someone that not only you made, like you said, but then it's such a precious, vulnerable age.
You gotta go through it to understand what it's like. You know what I'm saying? Like, my dad, he was my coach. So
My coach too, ironically. That's how we met, but we'll get to that.
But yeah, like, he was my coach, so I know what it's like to have a coach and a father in the house. Like, so I don't want to be a coach and a dad. I'd rather just be a dad.
Okay.
Like, give him, like, nuances and give him game and tell him what to do, but I don't want to, because there's a balance.
Right.
You don't want it to bleed. So, take that how you.
Yeah, that was deep.
Take that.
Yeah, damn. That was deep. So, like, do you think, like, because I met your dad. Your dad's it's so crazy because for the people at home, this is how we met. So both born in Greensboro. Shout out 336. You know,
The city.
Crazy thing is we lived in the same neighborhood. It was one of the big ass neighborhoods in the South that's got like a bunch of homes that all look the same kind of. But we lived probably like in the neighborhood, probably like zero point 0.8 miles away from each other, but never knew. You know what I'm saying? But ended up being on the same team at the YMCA. It was 1998. It was my first ever basketball team. Crazy, because I love basketball now. And his dad was a coach. And like I don't like didn't know at the time, but like the name of the team was the Waymakers, and I just thought even
That
that
shit crazy.
that shit is so crazy.
Now niggas making a way.
Right.
Yeah.
That
shit wild.
But it's wild because I like he's literally like your dad's the first thing I ever knew as a coach. You know what I'm saying? I've never known. By the way, since we on water, shout out Aki too, black on.
Aki too, black on.
You know what I'm saying?
Alkaline.
Yeah, 9.5 pH balance.
For sure.
Yeah. But your dad's like, it's crazy. Your dad's the first coach I ever had.
Yeah.
You know, outside of like my dad, but you know, like as a real
for sure.
coach. And so, do you like having a dad as a coach as well? Because I didn't experience that. Do you think like what's that like? Because you know, I know that can go ways. That can you know what I'm saying?
It's like wow. You gotta, like I said, it's gotta be you gotta know the balance. When you come off the field, it's no longer when you come off the field, you're no longer a coach. You're a father. So you don't wanna bring coaching mentality like stern,
Right.
and then come home and, you know what I'm saying, be a kid. That's how I would raise my son.
Okay.
Like, sometimes it was just like, my dad, you have a bad game, shit, you better come home and sit out and shut the hell up. You feel me? Like, shit, it ain't no fun time.
Right.
Shit, you feel what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like,
okay, I feel that.
so that's why, keep it real, that's why I was determined to be good, because it was just, I'm not about to,
come home.
yeah,
right.
you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
shit.
Okay.
So,
No,
but with my
that's
son,
real.
that's not how I want to be.
Right. Okay.
So it's not like I want to be like, I don't give a fuck if, like,
yeah.
the nigga had a terrible game. No matter what sport it is. You can come home, bro, just be a kid, bro. I'll let you be a kid.
Okay, yo, and that's real because I have this discussion with people often. As often as I can about how like I feel like everyone who's basically 35 and under, we were all raised by like what I call the CTE generation. And basically is that generation of men born in the 50s, 40s who were raised by men born in the 1910s, 1920s. And especially black men. If you think about if your dad was born in 1920 and he's black,
Yeah.
he probably wasn't thriving financially, probably got treated like shit in America.
for
You
sure.
know? And so when you think about what their dads had to go through, then come home and raise them, it's weird how you talk about the coaching mentality, but it's almost like I always try to think of black fathers from the 1920s who raised our dads, so basically our granddads. Like how hard it must have been to come home and take off that shell of like I have to swallow so much bullshit to keep my life and my job. You know what I'm saying? To keep my family okay. And so I feel like they ended up raising a bunch of, for lack of better terms, toxic masculine
sure.
men, you know? And so then those men raised us. And so I think it's nice to hear like that there's now like a breaking of that.
Yeah.
Gap.
It's about like I heard y'all talk about breaking the cycle. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? My dad's father was a musician. Like people don't, he was a jazz musician, so that's where the musical bone in my body came from. It skipped my dad and came to me. Like my granddaddy he like a big known jazz musician where I'm from. So he used to be gone on the road doing shows and doing everything like that. And he wasn't really around with my dad. But when he come around, it's just some of the traits my granddad had, you could tell my dad has, and some of the traits my dad has, he passed down to me. So it's just some of the traits I try to acknowledge and be like, all right, I don't want to be like that. My dad a great dad. You know what I'm saying? He was
Yeah, I
there
love
all my
your dad.
life. You feel me? Like, it's just some things I don't want to.
Yeah.
I'm his only child, you know what I'm saying? So I don't blame him. He figuring it out himself and doing what he was taught. So sometimes I try to put myself in his shoes. Then his dad got to put himself in his dad's shoes. So it's about being aware. I feel like that's all it is. It's about being aware of, all right, what you want to do and how you want to play this. And when this situation coming, that's why I used to take it personal, but now I don't take it personal.
Right. Because how old how old was your dad when you had? How old your dad?
My dad is 65.
Okay, so he had you. You 29?
Yeah.
So he was 36. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's so crazy to think that like now that we're in our you about to be in your 30s.
Yeah.
Congrats. You know, I'm about to be 31 in a few days. It's like it's crazy to think that we're now around the age that like our parents were when they had us, and so. It's all somebody said something to me a couple weeks ago. They were like, "Yo, I don't think we realized it, but when we were younger, like we were basically watching our parents grow up still,
So
and it's wild.
yeah.
It's a wild concept.
It's the same thing. Like I feel like that with my son now.
Like he's feeling like he's watching you grow up.
Yeah. 110.
What is it? Does that come with like a
Because
pressure?
it's like, yo, you don't have it all figured out. Yes, it do. You don't have it all figured out. So you like, man, I'm raising a human being. I ain't even all the way together. Like, but you just figure it out as you go. So that's why I have a new empathy. That's what taught me empathy from my parents. I'm their first child. So it's like there's no manual to this shit. You feel me? So that's what trauma people gotta understand with traumas and things. There's no manual to it. So people gonna do what they was taught. Damn. You don't somebody not just born with hate. You taught hate. They teach you to hate. Feel me?
Some real shit.
For sure.
Yeah, that's some real shit. Okay. All right. Well, yo, on to a lighter topic. Well, not that that was heavy, but on to a lighter topic. That was a good conversation though. To the music, because it's crazy. When I met you, like you were always musically inclined. I feel like, but when we like, well, here's the story for those who don't know. So like I said, we knew each other in 1998, played on the same team, but then I moved to like Raleigh, which is like an hour away, and never saw this nigga again until
Never saw my boy. I was walking.
we went to same college, UNCG. Shout out. Yeah, and he just
I read it. I'm walking down the street. The nigga came through. He used to always wear this Gatorade snapback. And I'm like, yo, I like that shit. That shit hard. Then I'm looking like, then I kept looking at it every time I said, like, bro, I know you from somewhere. He was like, I don't know. And I just kept saying, so then we ended up being cool. Then one day I was just cleaning out the scrapbook. And then I was like, I knew it. That shit was crazy. I saw in the picture. I was like, bro, I knew you. I knew it. So
yeah,
my brother ever since, man.
Yeah, it was the basketball picture.
He watched every transformation in my life. He done seen it all from the start and to now.
Yeah, and so that's why I like to go to the music. It's wild to see like how successful you become in music. I feel like so quickly because that's the thing about having a knack. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I remember we used to freestyle and shit, and and niggas used to sing tunes, but this was back in like 2010.
Yeah.
And so I feel like before SoundCloud, like you had like the people who like did music back then. You know what I'm saying? Like it was always like 2 or 3 niggas in high school that rap. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But you knew them as like, oh, that's what they do. But like back then, nobody was.
It wasn't realistic where we was from. Like it was. That's how I took it. Like when I used to, the niggas that did rap before, it was just like you didn't never think just me. I guess I ain't gonna speak for nobody else. It was just like you didn't know how to blow. Like it was like you would think somebody see you as a talent scout and then they be like, oh, that's how you got on. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like you can get on from your cell phone. So
yeah.
And I always had the bone in me. Like I used to think my uncle used to ask me like I was like 15. He was like, yo, you don't rap? You know what I'm saying? I was like, hell nah. And that's when I was playing ball and shit. So I wasn't really
because you were good as fucking baseball.
Yeah. So I wasn't even thinking about it. So by the time it came around and it just happened on accident. It didn't even happen like it wasn't like yo, I'm gonna rap today. It was like I was literally riding around and got invited to the studio. that from then on I just took it serious. But that's where the coaching mentality from my dad came from. It's like, yo, if you're gonna do something, you gotta do it to the fullest. Don't half-ass with nothing. That's how I live my life. I don't half-ass with it.
So when was it that you started music? It was like 2017?
2018. I always say 2019 is when like I said, yo, 2018, 2019, I said, yo, I'm gonna do this. I was serious about it. I was serious, always serious, but it's like 2019, I was like, yo, that's when I feel like it got really serious.
So what sparked it? Because it's crazy. Like I thought it was like 2017, but now you saying 2019. It's like how now 3 years later you're verified on fucking Instagram. Like how what sparked? What made you? Was there one thing that made you be like, all right, I'm about to do this shit? You know what I'm saying? Because I can tell you've taken it seriously.
Nah, it was just me being all the way honest. I got invited to the studio. And then once I got invited to the studio, once I was in there, my uncle used to have a studio in his basement when I was like 7, 6. So I was always down there just like playing around, like writing raps and shit like that.
Right.
But then it vanished away when sports took over. So then when I came back, I was like, yo, I forgot what it was like to be in the studio. And I just kept going. And then next thing you know, I was like, all right, I'm doing it. And then I just kept, it's almost like riding a bike.
Right.
So then people like did I say that right? Gravitation. They gravitated toward my shit. You feel me? That's politically correct shit. These niggas start fucking with my shit.
Get loose now.
You feel me? Niggas start fucking with me.
Yeah, come on.
And then goddamn niggas start fucking with me. And so I got there, I kept going. Like, you know, I was like, all right, they fucking with it.
Yeah.
Then I stayed down.
Yeah, so like cause I don't know shit about making music. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about you, like,
you always learn something, bro. You learning every day. I just learned how to record myself 2 months ago.
What you mean?
Like record myself with no engineer.
Oh, okay. Oh, so
like I know how to go in there now and just go in there and like this whole project I'm coming out with, I recorded this majority myself.
Nice plug. So this project,
oh yeah, Dreams on Warner.
Yeah, Dreams on Warner Road. Tell me something about that, because now here we are 3 years later. Like I said, one day, you know, I clicked on your shit. You got a blue check because I like it.
I literally woke up. I was in Miami, and I literally woke up one day, and I was about to go home. The day I was about to go home, one of my managers hit me. Was like, send me a picture. I'm like, that's my shit. They got a blue check on there. And I'm like, shit. It still ain't hit me yet. I don't be tripping about it. You feel what I'm saying? It don't be like, you feel me? I don't be like a blue check. I just know what it's.
I watched his reaction. His reaction when he been
like, I wasn't even like, it wasn't even like, I sent it to them. Niggas is in there like, hey! Like, you feel me? I'm like, they in that bitch turning. I'm in there like, that's what's up, bro.
When I saw it, I was like, oh, this nigga done.
Yeah, I ain't even tripped. Like, I walked in the crib. I'm like,
so what's the process? You don't apply for that shit? Yeah,
I applied for it. I applied for it probably like a couple times, but then like they just always deny me. Then it went through.
Damn. Okay.
Shout out to my folks.
Right. So what's like the stipulations? Just be cool as fuck?
Nah, I think you gotta have like articles. I mean, you gotta have your motion. Like, you gotta have articles. You gotta have everything. I think sports helped it too. Like, just the articles from sports, like just being in the headlines and shit like that.
Wait, what you mean?
Like articles, like newspaper articles.
No, I'm saying with
you gotta
sports,
have like publications to verify it's you.
No, I'm saying, but like, what do you do with sports?
I was good.
No, I'm saying, wait. Were you talking about when you was in high school?
Everything.
Wait, so
like I got from articles like in my life, like I got.
Oh, okay. Oh, so that shit makes a difference with the verification? Yeah. Damn, man, because in high school, I averaged 4.9 points a game.
Oh yeah.
On the articles.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me something about this latest project. What inspired
Dreams on
it?
Warner. So
what inspired the name? I be wanting to know.
I used to ride by this crib every day. I had took a job, you know what I'm saying? about in the Christmas time, me being transparent, I had took a job, you know what I'm saying? Rap wasn't moving. Rap wasn't doing nothing.
Right.
So
Niggas gotta live.
yeah, niggas gotta live. So I had took a job. I just felt like I was at a low point because it was like, man, I'm doing all this. It ain't nothing moving. Like you see flashes in the pot. Like I had a single going crazy. Then momentum is like a big thing in this. So if you got to get momentum dies and momentum picks up. Some niggas never pick up momentum again. I just feel like my product is good enough to where I can pick up momentum again. So once again, it just died around the holiday time, and I was like, all right, man, it's just got to go get some money, bro. So I went and took a job. Didn't even want to do it. You feel me? I was feeling miserable. So then my partner, his name Quinzel, your twin. Shout out to Vito Q. Love y'all niggas. But
Hello,
yeah,
Q.
so they down to the job, man. He let me work on the route with him. And it was like the most inspiring time of my life because I just felt like I ain't had nobody to go to. You feel me? It was just like I ain't had nobody to go to. So I used to get on that route and we used to just laugh and just talk. And then we used to ride by this house. It was on Warner Road. It was just this huge ass house. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna get that house one day. He don't understand. He kept me going motivated with music. So crazy because it was like I wanted to be done because just everything I was just going through, like I was just going through everything. Every emotion with this, like shit behind the scenes, like everything. It was just getting overwhelming. And like that house kept me going because I thought about the end goal and what it's for, what I'm doing it for. So it was called, I told him I was gonna have a song called Dreams. I mean a project called Dreams on the Road. It was gonna be my next project.
Okay. I like that. So like, how would you describe your music? Because I be trying to describe your shit. I'm like, it's real, like, you know, shit. That shit hot.
I always say it's like it's what I go through. You know what I'm saying? It's like real stories told how I'm telling them.
Well, sonically, how would you describe it?
Sonically, like it's a vibe. I mean, it's just a vibe, man. It's like mood music. It's whatever you're going through, whatever your time is, it's always gonna be something for you. Like whether you feel like turning up, whether you feel like crying, whether you feel like smiling, having a good time, like I really make music for it's almost like a journal for me. Right. It's almost like a diary. So that's the only way I really know how to express my emotions.
Is there like someone who directly inspired you, or or multiple artists? But is there like one artist like who comes to mind immediately who like?
My favorite artist is Drake.
Word, Aubrey. Okay. Who was your favorite artist before Drake came out?
I ain't had one. I used to listen to everything. I feel like that's sonically. I used to Chris Brown. My fault.
You know.
Let me not do that. Let me not do that.
I felt the way.
Let me not do that. Let me take it back to the room. Hold on, bro. That's my fault. My apologies. Chris Brown, yeah, for sure. 13 years old type shit. Hell yeah, man, I'm disrespecting. Breeze, if you ever see this in the video, I'm sorry, my nigga. You feel me? Hey, yo. Nah, for real, though. Really just, yeah, Chris Brown.
Yeah, because I always wonder, like.
Hell yeah, Chris Brown. Let me trick you.
I always wonder.
I know you know.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah,
hey, yo, hey, yo.
Yo, Chris Brown, like, that's. Chris Brown's my favorite artist. Yeah, probably ever. Like, even though, like, I kind of stopped relating to his music around, like, 2012, 2013.
I think that's what it was like, where I forgot that, like, you feel me? It was just like.
Because I always wonder, like, what would Chris Brown's music sound like today had everything not happened that night with Rihanna? You know, because I feel like because that was like winter 08. I got my timeline, man. Winter 08.
Hell yeah. And I remember it too.
Oh, winter 09.
That's when the Doublemint gun came out. He was getting plugged. He would just hit the peak.
He had just got that commercial. And I was like, hell yeah, they done put this nigga on TV.
Hell yeah.
And then that shit happened. And I feel like, you know, he got, and the crazy thing is, as much ridicule as much ridicule that came from that situation, had social media, had that shit happened today, I don't even know what would happen. But it's crazy because I feel like it forced him into this lane to where he had to become.
I feel like
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. It's just like, man, just part of his testimony. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the nigga just still came through and
Yeah,
still
'cause
went crazy. It's like he's so great that he still shine through this shit. Like you feel me? He's still like who he is. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, that was just a
breezy.
notch in the notch in the armor.
I just always wonder like what his music would have sounded like. Like if it would have, cause see, you know, he was going off the lover boy. You know what I'm saying? Easy to market, light skin nigga. You know what I'm saying? Fresh cut, and then like, I don't know. I just always wonder like how. I wonder if his music would have. I wonder if he would have explored rapping, cause Breezy can rap. You know what I'm saying? Like I wonder if he would ever would have explored that. Like I don't know, but like you said, everything happens for a reason.
It's just part of the story.
Yeah, but going off that, like, did the dancing ever inspire you? Are you a dancing ass nigga?
Yo, I used to be a dancing ass nigga. I really did though.
I can see that. That's so like, why don't
I
niggas
mean, it's
dance
just like,
anymore?
man, it's just like it got.
Why don't niggas
Yo, I
dance?
went to a party in Miami the other day, yo. Niggas was dancing, and I was just so happy for them niggas. Like I was like, bro, when we go to the club nowadays, it's like, bro, you don't be the dance, you can't be the dancing nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like you ain't getting no pussy, you the dancing nigga. I don't give a fuck who it is, but it's like, yo, them niggas are just having so much fun, my nigga. I was just like, bro, I was vibing with them niggas, like, man, y'all niggas dancing, like, what? My niggas keep Nigga going to the club dance, you like, bro, you good? Like,
but that's what I hate. Can I speak on the club real quick?
Man, no. Now my brother get boogie though. Hey, look, hey, Max get down.
You be hitting
Max
this
should be a
shit?
dancing nigga too.
For real though.
What? Like,
It got, man. It's like the club is a scam. I'm an artist. I'm a rapper. I'm gonna tell you, the club is bullshit.
I hate the
I hate the club too.
I hate it.
Niggas to tell you, my niggas to tell you, like they gotta drag me.
Why? Because I don't. It's so much pride in the club. It's so much just. It's like, why can't we be loose? The club need a dancing nigga. Let's go to the club tonight. I'll dance.
Bro, Miami. I don't know the name of this club. It was in Wynwood. Yo, it was almost like a dance hall party. Yo, that shit was so fun. Like it wasn't about. Nigga, it wasn't no bottle wars going on in that motherfucker. It wasn't about what you had. It wasn't about what you had on. Them niggas was really partying. Like, bro, that's the funnest time I had like in a minute in the club.
See, that's why Flow Rider started doing that shit, man.
That shit was man, yo.
Like, cause I don't know if y'all know, but you know how I feel about. I hate rap music. I don't hate rap the genre. I hate the current culture of rap, as we can see with this YSL shit and just everything that's going on. Either drug use, shit that's gonna lead you to be a prisoner, which leads you to be a legal slave of the state, or somebody's gonna die. And so to hear that there is a sector of music that and not just a sector of music, but like a sector of entertainment where people can go and just fucking dance to the shit, you know what I'm saying, and not be worried about what niggas got on, not be worrying about who looking at my girl and shit, where niggas can just go have a good time. Cause that's why I feel like the origins of music go back to a good time.
It's going back. I feel like it's going back to that because, like, I mean, you can't. It just depends, man. You can't tell a nigga about their story. You feel me? So if you can rap about what you gonna rap about, talk about what you gonna talk about. Cause I mean, they went through that, so it's like that may be their way of expressing how they feel or whatever. But I feel like music is going, like it's coming back to that vibe. Like it's coming back to that vibe where people want to party and like not so much of, you know what I'm saying, the content, what you speaking on. You know what I'm saying? It's just music about to change. I know it's about to change because nobody at the end of the day now, it's like it's getting too real. We living in the era where a nigga criticize you, yo, you ain't rapping what you living. Like you not living like that. Like, but when I watched with YSL, like when all them done went in, it's a bunch of memes of like picking on them niggas.
Yeah.
And shit like that. Like picking on them niggas with memes, and them niggas might not see their family again. And I can only speak on that because I know about it. You feel me? Like, I know about it. So therefore, it ain't funny when you in that predicament, because niggas might not see their kids no more.
Right.
Thug is somebody, he the breadwinner. He the one that taking care of a whole
clan.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I don't think it's funny, but that's now it's like for the approval of rapping what you living. So it's about to come back to a time where good music we got to party again, man. We got to quit being so
man.
serious about shit, man.
Yeah, yo.
That shit consume me because I'm gonna keep it real. It consume me sometimes.
What, like what?
It's just because not the music, but it's like the life will consume you. So without talking too much.
Right, because I ain't trying to be Vlad TV.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, like with your music, because when I listen to music, it doesn't give off that vibe. Because like you said, you make vibe music.
Yeah.
Do you think music will hit a point where violent, egregious rap will become like not the norm? Because it's been that way for so long. Because I be getting no modern rap, but then I listen to like Biggie and Tupac and shit, and I'm like, hey man. And I was listening to an old Cameron track, and I'm like, hold up, niggas been talking. I mean, in the core, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't listen to rap back then.
I mean, I just feel like, man, it's a form of expression, man, of how they feel, man. Sometimes niggas want to kill a nigga. Don't mean you gotta act on it, but yo, sometimes niggas really, you feel me? Like, you gotta let a nigga go through the emotion of wanting to kill a nigga, man. Like, if he feel like it, like if that's his way to express that shit without the nigga dying, shit, let him go ahead. Like,
because me and DJ, we've had this conversation where I'm like, yo, I'm not saying niggas can't express themselves.
Because I'm a happy man, genuinely deep down, bro. I'm a happy person, man.
Right.
You feel me? Like, I'm happy.
And your music displays that.
Like I am. But sometimes, bro.
Right. No.
You feel me? Like, niggas don't get it. You don't get it.
No, here's what I'm saying though. But you said, but quote, sometimes. So
niggas, really majority of the time, I'm really bullshitting for this interview, nigga. Like, you feel me? But, hey, niggas don't get it. Like, you don't get it.
But
that's why I say with this music shit, niggas don't understand. If you gonna do this shit, you gotta be prepared for all that come with this shit. This shit is not a walk in the park. This shit is not about nothing. You gonna go through everything. You gonna have your right hand fishy. You have everybody around you get fishy. You feel me? Like, you gonna lose. You gonna make a lot of sacrifices in this shit. And you really gotta be prepared for that shit. This shit is not politics, all that shit. It don't matter if you singing I'm a singing nigga, rapping nigga, and I still gotta go through the politics.
Yeah, because somebody like you, I'm like,
I look at it like a Chris Brown. I know I get it now. What he went through. That's why you can't really speak on that. I can't really speak on Chris Brown because I know what happened. He was this shit'll fuck you up. Like, it'll fuck you up.
So question. What makes you want to do it?
I generally love music.
Okay.
And that's what you gotta keep in mind when you're doing this shit. Cause that's what I gotta keep in mind. Cause there's days I wanna say, bro, like, hell nah. Hell no. You gotta have the genuine love for this music shit. That's what'll keep you going and what you doing it for.
I feel you.
And I want to change the situation of my peoples around. Like, I really want to take care of my people. That's still gonna be there. They stuck with me through it. They didn't judge me or didn't cared about my well-being, my sanity. Not just about my record hot. Well, I'm hot right now. Cause it's not guaranteed I'm gonna be hot forever.
True.
So if I ate today, you care about how I am. And if it go how I think, how I'm pretty sure it's gonna go, then put them in a position of where they can take care of their family, take care of their situations.
Right. Do you believe in Plan Bs?
Which one? No.
I was too. That's why I paused. I'm like, well.
Hell no.
As far as like, do you believe?
Yeah.
Do you believe in like life wise.
I be thinking about that Will Smith shit. What he said about your plan B, man. If you have a plan B, you think plan A not gonna work. That means you have a slight doubt in plan A. So, nigga, you gotta be willing to do whatever for this shit. Not like keep your morals for sure, but man, you gotta. It's not easy. You really plan A gotta work. I done been through it where with sports didn't work out for me. It's because of I let doubt get in my mind.
Well, what do you mean work out? Because I remember. So you were a standout at Dudley High. Shout out Dudley.
Shout out to the.
I remember that. I'll never forget. Yeah, I walked in this nigga's house during college. He had an article. This thing was batting 700. I'm like, nigga, it's hard to shoot 70% as a big man, and that's just mostly layups and dunks. I'm like, you know how hard it is to bat 700? So you end up going to UNCG playing baseball, scholarship, transferred to Winston-Salem State. Shout out Winston-Salem State, Trefo, stand up, Rams.
Ram family.
So when you say it didn't work out, what was your goal? What
I mean, I just wanted to be in the major leagues. You feel what I'm saying? Like their life was more. It feel like it would have been more easy for me than the music life.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, I mean, it's still politics and shit like that, but rap politics get dangerous.
I will agree with that. I'd rather face fastballs than
like I
fast
can
guns.
take 100 miles an hour with a nigga want to kill you.
Yeah. Okay.
You feel me? Just
Okay.
because you got a hot record, just because you hot.
True.
Like, so it was just, I just saw myself playing for the Atlanta Braves.
Word. Oh, you want to play for the Braves?
I always wanted to play for the Atlanta Braves.
Word. Yo, because they were on TBS every day.
Yeah, like I wanted to play for the Braves. I just wanted to be wanted to have a bobblehead, wanted my name in the big lights. You feel me? I'd have been married, like all that shit.
Dang, that's crazy.
It shit just didn't. You feel me? But I'm glad I went through that because it was like, yo, I ain't never been through shit in my life. So
what happened? Yeah, what happened?
shit, I just didn't. I lost sight of the goal, and when adversity came, I folded. That's just how I can put it in terms. So it was just, I feel like, you know that meme where a nigga digging for diamond.
Oh, he's so close.
He's so close to the big diamond, and then you saw somebody else get the diamond. It was a little ass diamond, and then you like, fuck, man, and you just walk off. So that's why I do. That's why I try to take that mentality in this. I was like, yo, man, it don't matter. Like, it don't matter. You got to run your race. This is your race.
True.
You can't look this way. You got to look this way.
True. So, like, would you say that, because I know how niggas are with sports. Whatever sport niggas love, niggas want to go to the highest level at it.
Yeah.
Would you say that, do you think that your passion for making it in music, I hate, passion is such a basic term, but for
that
like,
shit, like,
do you think it's the same?
I do. I have my mental is stronger now because of the sports shit. So it's like, we facing the most adversity ever right now. But it just won't let me stop. I just ain't stop. I won't stop.
Do you have like, not attainable, do you have like set goals, like as far as like accolades or something, like, you know what I'm saying, like at one point, what would make you feel like at a checkpoint in your life, what would make you feel like, yo, I'm successful right now in music? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's your next
For
notch?
me,
Yeah, you
but
personally.
my first goal was to like be in the spot and like everybody singing this shit. Like, I think that is amazing. Like, you feel me? Like, when you go to the studio and you make this shit and you bring it out, and then next thing you know, you got 30 people singing this shit verbatim, word for word, and you just sitting there. It's like, you get caught up in them. Like, sometimes I just watch it on TV. Like, I mean, not watch on TV, but I watch it on my phone and be like, damn, bro, these niggas know this shit. You feel me? Like, that's amazing.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you always want more. It's like, yo, you gotta, a sustainable independent business would be my goal.
Okay.
Like a Larry June, like Where I'm not even no slave deal with no label, with a big ass label, and then you got to control the. I always want to control the narrative in my career.
Okay, I feel you. That's one thing Kanye's big on.
Yeah, that's what I care about, and not getting caught up in the bullshit of, it's the bullshit of the industry. Like I don't want to get mentally misconstrued by this industry.
Have you seen it happen, like personally? Not
For sure.
Like to people you know.
For sure.
What do you think it is that, like, because I hear like horror stories of the music industry. So like what do you think it is that, like,
It's just like, yo, them niggas that you look up to and them niggas that you listen to and watch and you are a fan of, just to break it down, them niggas be hoes in real life. They're not that. But it taught me, like, you gotta really separate the artist from the man. And I met some of these niggas that I was fans of.
That's so wild. It's like, it's not wild, like, when you think about it. Of course, it's like we live in a facade generation,
For sure.
but it's still wild, you know, because like,
And that's what that's why I feel like now it's getting to a point where the music gonna come back, because now it's like, man, you can't cap this, you can't keep capping this shit now.
yeah, like
It's not. That's why niggas don't want to listen to niggas' full albums no more. Cause it's like, yo, they don't even give a fuck about the music. Now you got to worry about the image. You got to worry about all this shit. Like, you losing track of the music. But it's coming back to where I don't. How I feel about my projects, I want you to be able to play the whole thing all the way through, not just one or two, and you like, oh yeah, keep playing one or two. Nah, man, you gonna get through this shit. It's gonna resonate with you, and you gonna have. I want to have something to say for everybody, and still you gonna still enjoy it sonically.
have you listened to Kendrick's album?
I started when I was in Miami. I started listening to it. I respect it.
Okay.
I respect it.
Because I was gonna how many artists do you think can really put together a whole project worth listening to? Because I like to compare it to books and magazines. I feel like a book is something that you
Not a
gotta
lot.
just
Not a lot.
if you had the name.
I'm not gonna say niggas will think I'm biased, but
What you mean? Everybody got a bias. That's the hell in the
I
opinion.
don't know. I can listen to it. I only nigga I can really get through is a Drake album.
Dang.
Him, Breezy before he started 56 and
Yeah,
that
I'm
shit
like,
up.
come
Like,
on,
you
nigga, I
feel
don't
me?
even
Like,
know
you
that
feel
nigga
me? Like,
that much, yeah.
I fuck with you, my nigga, but we can't
Yeah,
56
come on.
this
Yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah.
Like, you feel me?
That's just, come on, bro. Yeah.
That's shitty.
I try. I'm like, Breezy, come on. I don't think I don't love you as much.
Yeah, for sure. But shit, I don't know, man. Me, Tory Lanez too.
Okay. I like Tory Lanez music, man.
Tory Lanez.
Yeah. How you feel about Kanye? Did you listen to Donda?
I listened to. I was in and out of it.
Yo, I think Donda is so. I can't even listen to that album without listening to it start to finish. It's crazy.
Pusha T had a good album too.
I
I
heard.
was listening to that today.
It's crazy, man. It's hard. It's so hard for me to listen to a rap album all the way through.
That's why I know. That's why I know it's a good album.
Right. True. That is true. Okay. I'll listen to it. Okay.
No, that's hard.
Cause I'm on that Kendrick right now, and I'm liking it because Kendrick's one of them only artists I can listen to an album all the way through. It's about Kendrick and Kanye for me, and that's like as far as hip hop goes, only two. But I'll try Pusha.
But I like R&B too. I'm an R&B nigga at heart, so I like
No, that's true. Cause I feel like your music is basically like
I'll be listening to Brent Faiyaz, Ty Dolla $ign.
yo. People be telling you listen to Brent.
That nigga amazing.
That's what I've heard. I need to.
So
I've been told I'm missing out.
no, for sure. That nigga fire.
No pun intended.
Brent, if you watch this interview, man, get with me, nigga. We can do something. Real,
Okay.
we make a hit.
When's his last album? Recent?
Nah, you got. I think he working on one, baby.
Okay. I need to give him a listen.
Nah, do that
Okay.
for sure.
Okay. Yo, so how many tracks on this EP? Because it's an EP.
12 to 13. We narrowing it down.
Oh, I was like, well, I mean, but is there?
It's still in post, like it's still in production right now. Like it's still in post production.
So like, is there even a standard number of track? Like when it comes to artists, like this is the kind of shit I be wondering. When you start an album, like when you think, all right, I'm gonna make an album, all right, I'm gonna make an EP.
I don't never go into it thinking I'm about to make an album.
Oh, you just make music and be like, damn, this shit.
I make mixes and then I put a piece it together to where it end up being a story.
Ah, okay.
So like with Dreams on One Road, it's really gonna be like a timeline of events based on a true story.
So how old is the oldest track? I guess I'll ask. You know what I'm saying? Because like, at what point do you start collecting the data and be like, damn, okay, we should put this shit together?
I can't give you no strategic shit, bro. Like I just was like, yo, man, I want to put out a project.
Okay, I feel I'm a logical.
My homie be on my ass about, yo, you don't put enough projects out. Like I'm scared of projects. Just
Why?
be keeping it real because like people's attention span is not like that no more.
I feel you.
Like niggas don't.
It's too many options.
Yeah, it's too many options.
Yeah.
So they gotta cut through the filth. That's why niggas started playing the clout game. That's what made a nigga do that, all that other shit, because it's like, you need attention. Look at me. Like, I just don't got no gimmick for you.
You got music.
I just got music. Like, my shit gonna cut through you with the music.
How do you feel about this? How do you feel about making like short ass tracks?
That's what, I'm gonna keep it real. Man, look, I ain't gonna say I started it, but I was really pioneering that shit. These niggas was, bro, I used to say, yo, logically, I used to damn near try to push a minute and 30. I'm a 2-minute song nigga.
I was just thinking a minute and 30.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. I started that shit well around where I'm at. Niggas was really doing songs, 2 hooks and 3. FMN was 1 hook and just a verse. Cause at the end of the day, I thought about it like this. My town kind of small. You can get somewhere. Usually you getting somewhere in 10 to 15 minutes. And replay value for our streams, if you love a song, you're gonna keep playing that shit. So if it's a minute and 30, you don't know whether 10 minutes go by, you probably done played that shit 10 times.
Right.
So from a stream standpoint, you know, if you fucking with 11.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I thought about it from that perspective.
Word, okay. Damn. That makes a lot of sense. I never thought about the ride along value. So like, and when you're making music, do y'all make music for like cars? You like when you're making a track.
I don't never like to have an expectation, bro. Like if I usually go and say, yo, if I want to make this, if I want a club record, like it don't never come out well for me.
Well, I didn't mean from that angle. I meant from the sense of like sonically, like what kind of speakers, I guess I should say, what kind of speakers do y'all make y'all's music for? Because when I first started listening to the Kendrick album, I had it on like a portable speaker, but I was like, man, let me listen to shit in my car.
See, this is what boils down to the mix job, because I be caring about that shit. Like when I'm in my car, we was talking about this, me and Matt talking about this the other day, like we was listening to a record, shout out to the homies 3DA, quite long first. We was listening to their song, and it's just like sonically, it was just blasting out the speakers. It was blasting out my car, and my car got Harman Kardon speakers.
Hey.
So it's like, them shits is cheaters. You know what I'm saying? Then when you take it to, you can take any record to like a speaker, like a trash speaker, and that's when the true sound comes out. With a mix job, I care about the mix job, because if you can mix it to where you can sound amazing on that shitty speaker, when you come to a great speakers, that shit gon' wham. Like that's how I be in the club. Like when I be playing my records, I don't be really turning up. I be really focused. Like, all right, does this sound right? Like if somebody play Megan Thee Stallion and my shit come on, is it a drop off sonically in sound, or did it match up there together?
Okay.
So I'm usually never impressed.
Do you think you'll ever start mixing?
I'm trying to learn.
That is true. Like, do you think like you'll get to the point where it's like do you want to get to the point where you make your own everything?
Yeah, I don't want to call nobody. I'm sick of calling niggas. That's just me being real. Cause nobody gonna have that. Yeah. Like it's like with Ye, man. Like Ye is how Ye is, cause Ye demands perfection, and I do nothing but respect it. You feel me? Like when you have a demand of what you want to do, like I saw something the nigga mixed, he mixed the record 11 times. Just because the radio didn't have, the kick didn't have the shit right on there. Like, some niggas will say, fuck it. I'm not the type of nigga to say, fuck it. I want that kick right. So, he a genius. I'm a genius too. So, nigga, real geniuses understand. Shout out to Ye, man.
Yeah, I love Kanye. Have you watched the documentary?
I watch that shit every night before I go to bed.
Yo, I haven't seen part 3 yet.
That shit be making me cry.
Yeah, the first, man, that first episode, like, for that nigga to even have the know-it-all to go ahead and start recording in 2002, that just let me know. That
Man, yo, I don't, man, look, I don't be tripping on Ye. I let Ye be Ye. You feel me? Like, niggas don't get it.
Yeah.
They don't get it. So it's like, if you don't get it, you not meant to get it. You can't put yourself in his shoes.
So somebody like you who's in the record industry, the music industry, do you see Kanye as crazy, or do you see Kanye as
They always gonna call you crazy, dude. They gonna say I'm crazy when the time come. These is niggas on their phone at home, not chasing shit. On their phone, on Shade Room, on Neighborhood Talk, criticizing another nigga that made it. They gotta deal with the pressures of everybody doing this, reaching out, trying to get a piece of you or whatever. If you going through a minute mentally, the nigga lost his mom. Niggas don't know what it feel like, what that nigga going through. A manager where a nigga, the only person he could trust, his mama, was his manager. So now you got to go to another nigga. You don't really trust him like that. Then they're going to call you crazy. Like, the nigga might not be mentally right. So anybody can judge the nigga, talk about he crazy or whatever. Shit, I think he a genius. He where I want to be. So I never call him crazy.
Same, yo. Yeah. I could go on, yeah, we could have a whole convo about the Kanye thing. Even like the music he does. I just, one of my favorite songs, top 5 favorite ever, Jesus Walks. And I be listening to that shit to this day, and I'm like, yo, this nigga made this shit in like 02, 03.
He pushed the barrier, man. Like, that's why sometimes, like, I believe in that, pushing the barrier. Like, as much as, like, I always love when my niggas like love my records and shit like that, when they be singing that shit and all that shit. And sometimes if I bring some shit for them to listen to, like, it don't resonate with them, and then I'm like, damn. But even I had to get out of that, because sometimes it ain't even about them.
True.
They ain't speaking for millions.
Damn.
They may not get it. Sometimes the one where everybody fucking with, everybody feeling shit, that may just be for them. And a trillion people don't feel it. This music shit is a vibration. If you can get one person if you can get 2 people to vibrate with this shit, that's not your mama, that don't owe you shit, you can get 4. And if I feel like you can get 4, you can turn to 8. And 8 can turn to a trillion. That's how I feel. That's my philosophy.
No, that's some real shit, man, because I remember the first time, when you first started doing music, you know, and it was being real. It was around the same time other niggas started doing, you know what I'm saying, where everybody was like, cause SoundCloud had gotten out, apps started developing. So, you know.
Nah, it got, that's why I was self-conscious.
Yeah, because being real.
Yeah.
You know,
I didn't want to be the mixtape nigga, like, man, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be walking up to you in the mall and be like, yo, buy my tape. You feel me? I'm be like.
Yeah. And
then I was like self-conscious about it. That's why I ain't never give no announcement that I was gonna do it. That's why I just said I was gonna do it, cause I didn't want to be I used to be embarrassed. Like, what you do? Maybe somebody asks you, what you do? Or I rap. It's like they give you the pat on the rub on the like, oh, okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Like, man, like, you feel sorry for me type shit.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I feel you. Cause I remember when you first dropped, like, I was expecting, cause every nigga who started, who didn't like do this, quote unquote, do this when they were younger, I had a very low expectation. So when I first heard, what was the first song, man?
My first song was Friends. No, it was Stack It Up.
I'm trying to think of the first song, like, I remember the first time I heard it. Cause you know, like, when niggas drop, you don't always know the first song.
Yeah.
It was 2019, man. It was that shit, I Can't Let You Get Me.
Oh, Marina. Oh, that's what you got caught on?
Was that 2019?
Damn, Damn, you was late to the party.
I mean, shit.
Oh no. That's cool.
Or no.
Bounce with me. It was the little Bow Wow shit.
That shit was hot. It was something before that, man. I got it on one of my stories. I just don't want to look it up.
Friends?
Nah, it might have been Marina, but it was before. Nah, it was before Marina because Marina got jumping like
Marina got jumping.
that was like a year or so ago.
Nah, it was
A year and a half ago. Okay, yeah,
2019.
it's 2022.
Damn.
Right. Maybe it was Marina. I'm gonna go back and find it. But yeah, I remember when I heard it, I'm like, okay, because you know, when I hear niggas do music, my initial guess, because in my mind I say, oh, niggas are doing music. Niggas gonna rap. So when I heard you on rapping, I'm like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? But and not there's any wrong with rap, but it was just like to hear like, I don't know, to hear some feel good shit. I'm like, yeah, this is what I like.
Cause it's not I'm not doing this shit just to be a cool nigga.
Yeah, because that's how rap.
You can hear it.
Yes,
I can hear a nigga
yes.
that's just doing this shit just because like he want to put out for the bitches or you know what I'm saying? Like he want to
Yeah.
goddamn you like, nah, bro. Like I really do this shit. I really care about it sonically. Like I really care about putting out some shit that change a nigga life or you know what I'm saying? What a nigga can feel. And you can hear that shit. I always can hear it in a nigga rap. I always can hear it in a nigga sound. Whether I believe you or not, or whether you just talking.
Right. Because I think that's like my biggest beef with rap now. I think you just helped me discover it. Is that like the niggas who really rap, cool, but it's just, I feel like it's the market, and I get it because of technology and the internet, but the market has been flooded with just, nigga, you just picked up a mic, you know what I'm saying? And just to sound cool and shit, you get a video with some fake Glocks and shit, you know what I'm saying? And now...
And it's not even to knock a nigga hustle, because sometimes, man, I done seen that shit work. You feel what I'm saying? Like you feel me?
I feel you.
And it's just, I don't want to be the bitter nigga.
I feel you.
Like, I'm never going to be the bitter nigga.
I feel you, because you're in the industry. I just be looking at this shit from a history lover, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I don't
like I
wanna
said,
come off
that's like the nigga
angry
we talking
ass.
about. That's like the nigga that really care about where the sample came from. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
the consumer don't give a fuck where the sample came from. Yeah, it's about you, your integrity, about how you feel about it. Yeah, you gonna keep that in the day, but I still look at it like a business.
Right.
And it had to take me get to a while to understand that. It took me probably. That's why I say I just started rapping, because it's like this is a business. You got to make money. You got to figure out a way to make money. You got to get popular and be able to make money. So you got to take that with that.
Okay. Speaking of popular, a couple years ago you did a track with the baby.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because, like we said, we went to college with this nigga.
Yeah.
Both of us. So we've seen up close and personal. I be thinking about this because I say this ain't dormers a nigga. I think it's so crazy to like, it's not even crazy, but it's wild to think about like seeing Lil John when he was 18. You know what I'm saying? I just remember that's what they called him on campus. And now like seeing him as just like blown up figure, blown up physically too. That nigga that got huge. You know what I'm saying? But like blown up, like, and not just like a known rapper, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like this nigga one of the hottest in the world.
Shit
Rappers.
like that. Like,
What's that feel like? Cause you just tracked him
that's
3 years
amazing.
ago, right?
Yo, like I look at it as amazing. I look at it as like, he one of the reasons why I won't quit. Just looking at his story, just looking at how I seen it. Like,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So just being right there with seeing him, like, I don't know the nigga like that. Like, I done seen the nigga. We did a song, we did a record, you know what I'm saying? But when he walked in the street, he's like, yo, I seen you somewhere before. Not, you know what I'm saying, remind him and shit like that.
Campus?
But yeah, like,
Crazy.
it's just, I think it's amazing what he did. He changed his life. He stayed down. He knew what it took to get where he going. Now he there.
So like, what's the process of like, not even just working with the baby, because I'm sure it's probably tougher now, but like, what's the actual like step by step like? What do you like? You tell your manager to call his manager, see if you want to do a track. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I got that shit. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, if it was like a nigga I know back home, his name's Stimp. Like, if it wasn't for Stimp, I probably would have got that record.
So what happened? If you don't mind, like, I want
Like shit, he Stimp threw a party. I said, y'all want to do a song? I had $1,100. And he charged me $1,100.
The baby charge you $1,100 to get on?
$1,100.
Damn, okay, real nigga.
And got down.
So like, what do you do? Like, so once it's like, all right, it's 1,100. Like you send, like, does he have to hear the track first and be like, all right, I'm effing with it, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying?
He just came in there. He came in there and did it. He came in there and did that shit in like 15 minutes. Then we went to the show.
No, I'm saying
Yeah,
like
the show.
No, so I'm saying like to even like, but to get him to agree to it, did he hear the track first or was it just like, all right, yeah, I'll jump on?
Nah, that was beginning like before he, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why it was so crazy, like how the nigga blew, cause I did the feature. We did the feature. Couple months later, the nigga came in to Homecoming. And he had a crazy ass homecoming. The nigga just went crazy.
At A&T Homecoming?
A&T Homecoming. The next day after Homecoming, the shit happened. With the
in Charlotte?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that was the next day?
It was that way. It was right then. So it was like fall. It was like almost like a damn. Like this shit hit me. It was like, man, bro, you was going crazy. Like I thought I ain't know. Then next thing you know, when it took off, that shit went crazy. That's when I was already planning on dropping my tape with him on there. He was the only feature on there. So then like me and the nigga born on the same day.
For real?
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Damn.
So I know what's in him.
Literally.
Yeah. I know type of nigga he is.
Damn, so y'all niggas were born the same day, end up going to the same college.
Yeah. The nigga got resilience, man. And I don't even know the nigga like that. I just know a nigga with resilience. Like a nigga that just gonna go through whatever.
Yeah, man, cause he
and don't wear it on his and don't like, even if he wear it, like don't let the world see it.
Yeah, cause he's he been rapping. You know, like yeah. I remember him being Baby Jesus in 2014. And then I ain't hear nothing for real, but that's cause I kind of jumped off the, joined that cult. Came out. I remember I'll never forget the first time I heard him. I was over there at not Low 5 Points, Edgewood. I heard a nigga driving by. I got a whole lot of diamond. I was like, oh shit. And then I remember that same summer I was watching the Summer League. It was Lonzo Ball's rookie year, watching Summer League, and I heard them playing that shit at the Summer League. So I'm like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? And so then like,
see, when you know a nigga journey, like when you seeing a nigga journey, you just see the progression of everything. That's what I always fuck with. It's just like, man, that shit amazing to me. You know what I'm saying? I can be like, keep going, nigga. Like, I could never hate on no shit like that.
Right, and that's why it's whenever I think about how you did a track with him, and it's like right around that time, that's when right after that he kind of blew up. You know, like blew up like on the world scene. Yeah. So yeah, that I don't know that I just look at that shit as like this nigga
shit was beautiful.
This nigga's up next. You know, I'm talking about you.
Oh yeah, nah.
Yeah. You know, yeah. Cause
we ain't tripping.
Yeah.
We ain't tripping.
Yeah, but I've been wanting to ask that shit for so long. Just like the process, you know what I'm saying? Like the actual, cause it's like, all right, cool. Oh yeah, such and such did a feature of who, but like, how did that shit go down? You know what I'm saying? Just
oh, now you can't like. Now it's impossible. But
to get on with the baby.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, yeah. That's why it's crazy. Like, cause
for a nigga, like it's just like you just gotta. It's about timing. Who you know.
So in the studio, like. Not just with him, like when you work with another artist, like, but just
see,
like,
I don't be really working with too many artists.
So okay, so I'm gonna ask, just cause I just have one
like
to know
niggas.
about this
I don't know what it is. Like niggas be, man, I don't know. Like niggas, I put 10,000 hours in this shit, so a nigga will feel like I done spent it all on this shit, like with nothing. So, but if you want a song with me, you gotta pay me. Like, this I ain't doing this shit for free.
True.
I can't tell you your story, what you trying to do. And majority of the time, that niggas don't want to do no song with me.
Why not?
I don't know. I be trying to figure that out too. I be thinking about, why niggas don't want to do no regular with me. Niggas will say they do. But then, when I get them in there, they don't want to do it.
So have you ever had an artist come through? Y'all supposed to work together and like shit just don't work out and y'all just like kind of dap up?
Nah.
Okay.
I ain't never had that.
Cause
The nigga, like, I got songs with niggas. But it just be like shit, like, I don't know. Sometimes it's always depends. Like sometimes a nigga want to do a song, it's like, all right, bro, like I'll do it, but it don't be a priority because it's just like you ain't say you gonna pay for the session or nothing. You just want to do something. You just want to do it.
Okay.
What we gonna do with this? What you gonna push this shit? What you want me to push it? You want to use? You think I'm green to where you think I don't know? You want to do a song with me because you want to? Yeah, I get it, but make it worth my while too.
Right. Yeah, that's
I ain't green, nigga. You gonna come off something.
right. And that's why I be wanting to ask questions about how, like, you know, cause I'm on the consumer end of I just hear the track at the end of the day on the radio, or I hear the track on Spotify or whatever. But it's like I be wanting to know what goes into making this shit, like on like
Bro.
so not even the musical side.
Bro. Shit costs. I'm a nigga that's gonna be transparent in this music shit. This shit cost. Like, this shit ain't no.
What percentage do you think is money driven and talent driven? Like
It's all money driven. They don't give a fuck about no talent no more. I had to learn that shit the hard way. It was always about my followers. And the only thing I say from this blue check, which I get hype about now, is like my credibility went up. So now when I show a nigga be like, oh, yo, who you? He's like, let me follow you. Then it's like, it's no longer, oh, okay. It's like, oh. Where you say you are again? Where you from?
Right. Yeah, cause
Nigga, it took this little blue ass symbol for you to give me some validation, nigga. Like I wasn't raw. Nigga, I been raw before this blue check.
Right, cause it's the rawness that made the blue check.
The fuck you talking
They gave
about?
me the blue check.
Suck ass nigga. Shit be having me hot. For real though. That shit be making me mad. Nigga. Why take with that little ass shit you be like, all right, like a nigga eyes just get like this. A nigga start looking at me like, yeah. No, nigga. I ain't look you up and down when you, nigga, I listen to your shit. I said, all right, you hot or you not? Don't look at me up and down like you said shit. Like, okay.
It's
So you see why I charge a nigga now? Like, yeah, you gotta pay me. I don't mean no disrespect, but you gotta pay me. I'm not gonna walk in your trap and ask for a free bag. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. That was a good analogy. That's true.
No,
That's
nigga.
true. Cause you don't go to Nike and ask for some free shoes.
No, fuck no. Nigga, cash out. It's a good product. It's worth it. I promise. This shit all worth it. Cause I'm gonna give 100% to your record. I'm not gonna bullshit on your record.
You think some artists get paid and they bullshit on the record?
For sure. Hell yeah.
That makes me sad, man.
No disrespect to the baby, but I feel like he bullshitted on mine.
Damn.
Yeah. I walked it out, I was like, damn.
Like, so that's what I'm saying. Like, this, once y'all, I'm trying to like bridge the gap between, all right, cool, y'all agree, you pay the money. So does the nigga come in and y'all like discuss, all right,
These
nigga.
days it's about organic chemistry with me. If I want to do a song, I gotta be a fan of your shit. If
So
I'm gonna
then-
do a pro bono.
So then even if y'all, so once y'all meet, is it like, do you come with a verse already ready? They come on the verse, you know what I'm saying? Or do y'all get together and like almost
That's
brainstorm?
how I feel like it should go.
Like a brainstorming session?
Almost like, yeah, like you gotta be like, yo, cause man, sometimes niggas forget music is chemistry, bro. That's what the best sonically is sound. Think about your knockout 1-2, like, man, Drake and Future is like, they chemistry is for real. Some artists, your chemistry just not there with.
Gun and Thug.
Gun and Thug, yeah, that shit, like sonically, that shit is there.
Yeah.
You feel me? We doing this shit to make a hit, bro. We doing this shit to make, so this shit can, I feel like a nigga forget what a feature's for. A feature's for to make this shit go crazy. We not doing this shit for no clout. Don't use me for it, bro. I ain't gonna, we ain't there yet. You feel me?
Right.
Me keeping it real with you. You think cause you do a song with me, my people gonna come to your man, look. Nah. That ain't how it's gonna go. If that was the case, I'd be willing to agree.
Do you think social media
It fucked it up. It fucked up the whole shit, bro.
for real?
It used to have me so hot because it's like this is probably like 3 years ago, 2019. I moved to New York.
You moved to New York? Damn. That's how
And then
that's how you know we talk for a minute.
And then I would go in these label places, and I show them, the meeting will go crazy. We be in there rocking out, like, then we playing shit. Niggas are like, yo, who are you, nigga? Then at the end of the meeting, they'll say, oh, let me see your Instagram. How many followers you have? And it always be like, they'll be like,
For real?
like, be disappointed in me or some shit. Like, be disappointed. Now, we just rocked out for fucking 30 minutes. I just played you 20 tracks where you know this shit going crazy. Then you let my followers, goddamn, give you a discouragement?
Damn.
The fuck? All you gotta do is say you pushing the button on this shit. We can figure that out.
Right. Yeah. 'Cause I was thinking like labels don't help with the.
No, they're lazy.
You think social media has made record labels
sure, bro.
lazy? Damn. Because you can basically
Because they want them two square ass niggas with the island boy shit. That's entertaining. They got 20, they got however many they got because they weird. Nah, my nigga, I'm not weird. I can entertain. Push the button on this shit. Or put me down. Put me in Times Square. Put my face up there. This shit gonna sell, nigga.
Right.
You think they don't want to see my face? You look at me. You can see me. The fuck? You think somebody want to see my face on? What, nigga? You crazy? They gonna pay for this shit? Max, you pay for it?
Hell yeah.
Come on, my nigga. The fuck? Fuck them. Baby, this shit. Put me in Times Square, right next to goddamn Billie Eilish. What's her name?
Yeah. And hey, man, you got the look.
What's so? We good. Like, man, I worked on this.
Yeah. Yeah.
This shit ain't happen overnight.
So looking forward now. What are your like? What's your next after your project? Like, what's your next successful?
I want to get
small
with, like,
checkpoint.
I want to get like with producers that's like legendary producers.
Okay.
I want a musical mentor.
Name drop. Never know.
Timberland, Pharrell.
Okay.
Niggas like that. I just want to go. Well,
Okay.
you feel me?
VA 202.
And not to even say like, I know some hard ass producers. I'm just talking about like a musical mentor that's done been there.
Right.
They can like, you know, man. They believe in what I got going on. Nothing not organic. If they don't fuck with it, they don't fuck with it. But if somebody fuck with it, that's like done did they thing. Like that'll be a huge milestone for me. That way I can like, all right, give me some gaming and shit. Cause really, man, we did this shit off the cuff. I did all this shit just off of wit. That's how I know I'm gonna be something. Cause I did it off of wit. I didn't know what the fuck. I still don't sometimes know what the fuck. Niggas be thinking I got this shit all figured out. It'd be crazy what a nigga be like, bro, you got them. Bro, nah. I just did not quit this shit. I just literally think about this shit every day.
You sound like Nipsey.
He was right.
Perfect 10. You ever listen to Perfect 10?
For sure.
Man, I listen to that shit so much. Cause it really it's really applicable to all areas of life.
For sure.
But
you know what's not even, you know what taught me this shit? Like the game of baseball really taught me this shit. Like it's really the game of like when they like that's not a corny ass statement for like, is it the way of life? It's the game of life. It really is the game of life. Cause you're gonna fail more than you succeed.
And I see what you mean with baseball because the best hitters miss 7 out of 10 times and they go to the Hall of Fame batting 300.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So you mean to tell me if I get this shit, I'm gonna get this shit right one time. I know I'm gonna have a hit in me. I know I got it. I probably got shit that I done dropped is probably a hit. I know it is. But something gonna hit. And all it takes is one. Cause when that one hit, and they just gotta let me in the door. Once they let me in the door, it's over. I'm gonna make a lot of niggas mad.
Okay. Okay.
Then they gonna call me crazy. Then they gonna be. We gonna go through all that shit.
Right.
I ain't tripping. I knew you was gonna do this, bitch. No. You feel me?
Okay, yo,
Word.
yo, man.
I love you, bro.
You for real, yo. Anything else you want to hit on?
All right, man. I'm
Any
chilling.
closing remarks?
All right, man. I appreciate you for having me on this shit, man. I love this shit, man. This shit cool.
Most deaf, man. Yo. So, project coming out soon, EP.
It's coming, man. Everybody's been asking me for the music, man. It's coming. I promise it's coming.
Yeah, you gotta let the
coming.
Kendrick wait.
Yeah. I ain't no dummy either. You feel me? Like, you ain't about to drop it in. Man, I would cut that shit off, man. Who the fuck is a G? What's his name? Raymon. Hey, yo. I know I want to announce. Hey, yo. Screen record this shit. Don't now one of y'all niggas call me Raymon no more. That's not my fucking
Niggas
name.
be
You
calling
feel
you
me?
Raymon?
Niggas be calling me Raymon, bro. Look. Don't call me Raymon.
Wait, look at that camera.
Where's it? Stop fucking calling me Raymon, man. Yo, it's cool. It's cool.
How do you pronounce it?
G. Raymon. Say that shit right. Don't call me Raymon, bro.
Right, you got blue check. Have some fucking respect.
Yeah, man.
I know that's what it
Some
takes to
fucking
get y'all.
decency. Nah, man, it's cool. It's cool. I ain't tripping. Say my fucking name right now. Hey, it's
Yo, this is real, yo. Ain't see you in
I know, man. It's
3 years, yo.
This is a good interview. I fuck with this.
for real, man. Yo, people, follow this man. Listen to the music.
I mean, y'all go listen to my shit, man.
Yeah, vibe music, mood music.
Nah, I got it for everybody though. I don't give a fuck what realm you from. What spectrum?
Yeah.
It's there for you.
Well, y'all know I'm getting better at closing shit out because I don't really know how to do anything but just abruptly end. So, my closing remarks are: be safe. Do before you die, not do or die, because we all die. Nobody makes it out this bitch alive.
Swear to God.
Read the 13th Amendment. Slavery is still legal in the United States, and y'all be blessed.
Hold it down, man. Biggest boat.
You trying to get on?